Hello, welcome back. Are you guys ready for some cards? Happy Monday, my friends. Hopefully, it's going well. Oh my gosh, you guys are all crooked. What is going on here? Let me fix this. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Oh my gosh, I can't reach. I'm short and I'm Grandma Gaines. You can call me Tracy. This is Bohippian Life. I am a reselling grandma. What is going on? I'm a reselling grandma on multiple platforms. Yeah, and these live streams are all about the cards. Tarot cards, oracle cards. And today I have my Halloween ones for tarot. And we have the Urban Crow oracle today. So if you give me some grace, please, and I will finish getting set up. I'm always late. Oh, what is going on? Hello, my friends. Welcome. I will start the list in just a moment. Oh, jeepers. Glasses. Washer's done. That was weird. Okay. Something's going on. Well, of course something's going on. I'm trying to go live and it's not working. All right, close. Get rid of it. My friends. Dave, hello, welcome. Hope, hello, welcome. We'll see who is here first. Who is here first? I'm trying to find out what ones I like best. And I'm not sure. My husband likes these ones. Well, he liked these ones until I put these ones on. And he likes these ones. So, all right. Fix top chat to live chat. Man, is Grandma procrastinating today or what? Oh my gosh, my Sunday self-care. I was like, I'm not using a stinking peel-off mask again. Ever, ever, ever again. I will never buy one. I don't care how cool the name is or how pretty the product package is. Nope, never use a peel-off again. But I will try those face masks. I'll do the mud ones and the paper ones all day long. No problem. All right. All right. So, oops, wrong side. So, Dave, Hope, I'll write big so I can read it too. So, what did I miss? Okay. Alex. Alex? At first I thought it was going to say Alexis. Alex. Hello. Welcome. I'm just getting set up. I'm not a professional. It's Monday and I'm just yeah. We're getting there. Let's get Alex on the list. Dave, you are first. So how was everybody's weekend? I had an amazing weekend. We rode our motorcycles Saturday for hours, like 4 or 5 hours. And that's quite warm. Yesterday we did a bunch of running around and binged watched some Netflix. Oh, no. Did you put it in a thing of rice immediately? Take it apart and put it in rice. Take the battery out, take the SIM card out, take the phone, leave the back off, and drop it in rice. Yeah, it probably still has some water in there. You rented a cabin in Big Bear, California. Is that where you are right now, Dave? Susan, hello. Good morning. How are you, my friend? Let's get Susan on the list. You're number 4. I know, that's exciting. That would be so awesome. Are you hunting? Okay, hello. Welcome. Oh my gosh, I'm throwing stuff. Oh my gosh, what did I watch? What did I watch on Netflix? The Hurt Locker. Okay, you absolutely can. You are number 5. And we're still on number 1 because Hope likes to talk a lot and she just distracts me. No, I'm just kidding. Hope is like, oh, it's going to be one of them days, Grandma. Oh my gosh, I love hiking, being out in the woods. My husband and the kids and my grandson, the grandkids, are all into hunting. We eat what they kill. I go with a camera because I love the woods. I just love the woods and being out in nature. So as long as I'm allowed to go as long as I don't talk. So you guys just imagine how often I get to go. There it is, Dave. Dave, you have a couple. But remember, it's not only because I talk. I also have asthma. So you get warmed up. And then my lungs anyways. So sometimes it's better for me to stay home. How does the not talking work? Not very well, Susan. My husband has been like, I told you gotta be quiet. I was like, oops, I forgot. And then I'll sit there. And then I'll be like, was that a squirrel? And he'll be like, shh. It's so hard not to talk. Phased, hello, welcome. No way. Those stinking penguins are slick little devils, my friend. You gotta watch them. They'll stick it in their pocket. Would you like a card, Phased? All right, let's get going. Dave. The first card you have is the 10 of Pentacles. Phased, I will put you to the list if you want. Oh, you watched my DIYs. Thank you, thank you. I love those stinking little brooms. 10 of Pentacles represents gains everywhere. The 10 also represents master, where 8 is a journeyman, 3 is an apprentice, 10 is the master. This card, number 1, represents that you need to delegate now. It's time for you to slow down, take it easy, let others take more responsibilities. Did you get this card Friday? Let others take more responsibilities. It's a structure card, but keep the outcome in mind and keep working toward it. You just don't have to do all the hard work now. It represents lasting security and wealth. The card symbolizes a well-established foundation, family harmony, and fulfillment of a substantial legacy. And again, it is time for you to slow down and take it easy and let others take more responsibility. It is a 10, representing the completion of a cycle freeing you up to start a new one. Right. I understand. You're absolutely correct, Phased. But why did the penguin feel the need to take the knife? Let's put Phased Phased on the list as well. Who else did I miss? Lizzie, hello, welcome, and good morning. How was your weekend? The ZZY is getting much, much easier to write. Oh my gosh, the only word I had in my mind was crochet. The next card you have, Dave, is the Chariot card, which represents that you have been on a plateau. The Chariot, a major arcana, though, represents that there is finally forward movement, although, where am I at? I'm at the wrong page. It represents victory. It's a positive, it's a yes, and it can represent a Cancer. And that's where that plateau thing comes from, because we know that on the zodiac, the Cancer is represented by a crab that moves side to side, not forward motion. That's the plateau. But it represents finally forward movement in that you should take the road less traveled. So when everybody goes this way for an opportunity, Dave, you go the other way. There will be more opportunities and doors open for you. I did have a good one, Lizzie. Thank you. Thank you for asking. Susan's been gardening. That makes me jealous. Aniket, hello, welcome. Sherry, hello, welcome. Phased is a Gemini. My youngest son is a Gemini. That is cool. So you're really a sweet, sweet person. Just don't get you mad, right? Hope says I'm a Taurus. When I get mad, I just kick it. I'm a Pisces. I am like hours from, you're talking New York City? I'm like 8 hours, 9 hours, maybe even further. I'm horrible with directions. Sherry's a Virgo. My mama's a Virgo. Very blunt, straightforward. If you don't like it, oh well. Richard, hello, welcome. We'll put Richard on the list too. He's number 10. And I need to complete this and quit lollygagging around here because I'm not going to get anything done. So is your mom? That's so cool. The Chariot. So yeah, take the road less traveled. There will be better opportunities. And remember, it's a victory card and it's positive. You also have the Page of Pentacles, which represents GAINZ. And the page, well, it represents that voice inside of you. And it's urging you to follow your destiny. Examine what strengths you possess and speculate to accumulate. Figure out how to turn every possibility into gold. And you have the Hermit card. You just had this one the other day as well. I feel like you did. The Hermit card is another major arcana. It's a positive. It's a yes. And it says to take the time to go within and take the time to be alone. Go within and find your purpose in life. He was like, yeah, I took a weekend vacay. Your oracle for the day, Aniket, is a Sagittarius. We know Sister Susan's a Scorpio. She has a birthday coming up soon. And a birthday reading coming out because she is a member of the channel. So she gets free readings all the time. So Dave, your first oracle for the day is the Ghost card. It says, shadows of the past, let them visit, but don't let them stay. They no longer hold substance in your world. If they linger too long, they become trapped in your mind. So Have you found yourself having an argument with someone who wasn't even there? The argument plays out in your head. That situation that brought about the feelings and emotions that led to this internal disagreement, my friend, is a ghost. Like a ghost repeating the pattern of walking through a room as it has done each night since its human form passed, it is stuck in a moment in time. There's nothing that can be said or done that will change what occurred. This card asks that you examine your feelings regarding a past event. Are you able to find acceptance and move forward into healing? Are you able to forgive or seek forgiveness, allowing old wounds of the past to remain open? Pay attention to when these ghosts appear. They may indicate the source of a block, and truthfully, my friend, it might be a time for an exorcism. You also have the memory card. When more fall, they are important. This card said, crows never forget a friend or a foe. These remarkable birds recognize the faces of those who have hurt as well as helped. When a crow spots a predator or known human who has been less than kind, they go into a frenzy, calling out to all that danger is near. They spread word about the good stuff too, like people who tend to share their food or places where food is often discarded. What's remarkable is they pass this memory to their young. As complex as these birds are, forgiveness does not seem likely. This card asks you to examine areas where you may be letting a past hurt or situation impact how you engage with someone today. Are you cautious or holding a grudge? Do you expect others to behave in a certain way because of this past behavior? In our cycles in life, we have all been there, done that, and not all of those experiences are pleasant. So sure, there are a lot of times we hold grudges and take past behavior into our new experiences, and it is not fair. Hope, you are next, my friend. I agree. So, Dave, did you enjoyed your time out in the wilderness? Did you see anything amazing? Or just being out there was amazing enough? All right, Hope. Let it go, not grow. Oh my gosh, I love that. That is so cool. It needs to be written in like a flower type. Like a dandelion dander, let it go. That's kind of cool. I should shuffle these one more time because I'm so distracted. She's like, I was not talking about that at all. Alex is after Hope. All right, I'm just going to not even read the chat because it's like coming in on in a conversation. You have no clue what it's about. And then I end up saying something way far off the wall, and there's an awkward silence, and it's like, what are you guys talking about? Hope zipped it. All right, my friends. I keep putting this thing out of my way. Hope. Listen up, Hope. The first card you have is the Queen of Wands. If my husband's watching, he's like, oh, Jesus. She is like this when I'm not around. Um, the Queen of Wands. This card says, do not, whoa, this is the witchy glamour. You have that spell, right? So apparently you need to redo this spell. It says, do not withdraw from intimidating situations. Adopt witchy glamour. Ooze charm and magic from every pore. Be gilding everyone you meet. Now, if you don't have the spell, let me know and I will get it to you. Or, I mean, there's so many people in the chat that have it. More importantly, this card represents love and money. Oh my gosh, I need a drink. Hold on. You have the Wheel of Fortune. I love this card. It represents change. Surprise change. So it's a positive. It's a yes. And it's really good old destiny and fulfilling it. A lot of times on our life cycles, we make choices that leads us down a different path. This card, Destiny, has a way of pulling you back and putting you back on the road you should have been to begin with. So this card says to seize all opportunities coming your way, grow and take risks if need be. Hope. Life is not about living it on the sidelines. Take risk, take chances, and embrace the good and bad luck the same, because we do learn from our bad luck as well. You have the Empress card, another major arcana. This card is a neutral energy card. It represents home, but also it's an understanding card. So when components align, more creates more. Again, it's a home card. So more laughter creates more laughter. More anger creates more anger. More down in the dumps just creates more down in the dumps from the people around you. So more creates more. Your oracle for the day is territory. So crows are very territorial. They have distinct groups and they will not hang out too long on a block that is not theirs. This card indicates that someone may be entering your space uninvited, or that you may be the one who is the intruder. This card may also ask if you are protecting something out of concern that someone may be trying to... Wait a second. What did I just say? What did I just say? That didn't sound right at all. Let me back up. This card may also ask if you are protecting something out of concern that someone may be trying to step on your toes or take over something you cherish. When this card appears, you may need to consider what boundaries are in place or if they are needed. Would the situation benefit from establishing some ground rules? This card may also appear if you need to carve out some space for yourself, whether that be within your home or in the form of time to be alone. You may need to define an area that is solely yours and yours alone. I'm going to also take this opportunity to mention that if anybody else has knowledge of Oracle and Tarot, please be my guest and put in the chat what you think about them. Very interesting. Alex, it is your turn. And then Susan. Hopefully we didn't lose Susan already. That woman likes to shop. She's like, all right, out of here. Me and Adelia are going shopping. Christy, hello. Susan, I did not bring my magic cards, but I can run and grab them when it's your turn. Christy, we'll put you on the list. Christy, you're number 11. Oh, Hope, I know you must be getting so excited. Aw. The Three of Swords is a petty conflict card. It's a let bygones be bygones card, in my opinion. I know, it's crazy. I'm on number 3. But I'm concentrating super hard this time. Like, I'm paying attention. I'm not going to be distracted. Where'd that go? Oh, I was like, I will not be distracted. Alex, you have the Six of Pentacles. Remember, Pentacles represents gains. Monetary, material. Hey, a deer just ran through the grapes. I'm like, I will not be distracted. I know. Okay. Six of Pentacles, gains. Material, monetary, harvest in your heart, in your soul, anywhere where you can gain something in your life to make it more fulfilling and better. That's what Pentacles are. In this card, 6 represents charity and recognition. It means that you may be recognized for something good you've done. And there may be, I'm not sure if it was a buck or a doe. I only saw the white tail. There may be a monetary reward. So, Alex, if so, make sure you pay off any debt first. And then give to charity. And if that doesn't resonate, you may have been asked to give forth somebody's name to be recognized. You have the Hierophant, a major arcana. This card is a positive card. It's a yes card. It can represent a Taurus. And it says to seek wisdom from somebody you know with knowledge and experience. They reveal the sacred. So you literally know this person. I say it all the time. This person's been there, done that, and they got a t-shirt for their experience. Or at least a whole file of papers signed by a judge. So this person doesn't lie. They don't sugarcoat things. And more importantly, they won't gossip about the things you talk about. They will do the best they can to steer you in the right direction. So again, you literally know this person. Go to them. Talk to them. They'll help you. You have the 8 of Wands. This is one of my favorite cards. Wands is a yes card. It's positive. It represents something, yes, and positive in days. Some of them represent weeks, months, and years. Again, days. This card represents exciting news and moving projects forward. It represents swiftness. Now, when the tarot was developed, my gosh, you guys, this is what they represented swiftness being. Their example for swiftness like an express messenger. It's also hope. This card represents speed toward end. It promises assured felicity. And assured felicity is happiness or well-being. Alex, your oracle card for the day is influence. This happens so much and we do not even realize it. So, crows, like impressionable teenagers, pick up on habits. Bad ones as well. They have been known to smoke and get drunk. Are you letting someone influence your behavior, Alex? My friend, there is a loss of control when influence is at play. A more dominant personality may make you feel inclined to engage in a risky behavior you would otherwise avoid. Now, on the flip side, you may find someone strong and healthy to be inspirational. And because of their influence, you too feel motivated to make positive changes. This card brings to your awareness the decisions you may not have made if it weren't for an outside force leading the way. A situation, whether it be current, from the past, or, my friend, in the near future, may be the result of someone's charm or talent at swaying people. This card wants you to consider taking a moment to examine if you have been swayed into making a decision you might not have made if the situation were different. Oh no. Nope. We won't shoot it. Mainly because you have to be so many feet away from, like, what is it, 500 feet from dwellings and stuff. And it is bow season, I believe that's what it's called. So archers only. And then I think it goes into gun, shotgun, whatever it is. Susan. Oh my gosh, Susan. You want the magic cards. My friends, this is a perfect time to run to the Piatori, refill your coffee cup, and grab your magic cards. Hi, welcome back. All right, so Sister Susan has a birthday coming up in a few days. My birthday is March 14th. 19. The Piatori, that's what my mom used to call it. Amanda, hello. Let's get you on the list. You're number 12, Amanda. $314. It's my lucky number too. I tell my husband all the time. 314. The time of day, the math number, the math symbol, anytime it pops up. Susan, the card you have is river, which is movement. She's like, oh, heck no. There ain't no movement going on over here. I am staying put. Oops, wrong card. Oh, crap, wrong book. Sherry, you are number 9, my friend. Movement. Oh, crap. There's a lot of going... So I'm looking for river or movement. This is a deck we don't use very often. And Sister Susan does this to me every time. She puts me on the spot. And I'm like, I can't even find it in the book. Oh my gosh, how cool is that? See, we're all connected in some way, shape, or form. So yeah, let me find this. Movement. Well, it's not in the M's. Is it in river? So is it in the R's? Well, there it is. I found it. Hold on. They're like, don't procrastinate. Just keep moving. Just keep reading. This card says, the soft light from the sun falls upon this meandering river. The sparkles reflecting the gentle movement taking place in the river's body. She moves easily around the curves and rocks, sometimes gently as portrayed in this card, and sometimes quite rapidly and intensely. Still, the river's movement will always, eventually, land her in the bosom of great-grandmother, Ocean. Some of her water will evaporate along the way and feed the waters of the sky, just as it takes place in any other bodies of water, and bless the land and the seas with replenishment in a perfectly natural cycle that helps the planet sustain itself. Water, water is our lifeblood, a nutrient more essential than food. The flow of water throughout our own bodies serves as a metaphor for how life itself flows through us and expresses as us. So this card says fighting or blocking the flow of your life force can lead you to feeling spiritually void and disconnected from source. So just like the metaphor of the river, it does not work to force or fight this compelling movement. When you simply pay attention and observe the flow, it becomes easier to navigate your experiences and see what lies ahead, or at least get a sense of what is to come by the ever-changing geography that unfolds as you cruise along. Your resistance is hampering your ability to make choices in this matter. Surrender to the movement of life. Be grateful, and you will see the signs along the shore and in the river itself that offers you clues about what direction your egoless self is to be making. So go with the flow. It is more than a trite it's not just a saying. It is essential that you do so now. Oh my goodness gracious. It is essential that you go with the flow. Breathe, relax, and you will know. Hopefully how to read that way better than I did. Marsha, hello, welcome. I should say Adventures Unseen, hello. That way you'll get a notification on YouTube, hopefully. Okay, you are next. I know, we were talking about that Friday, I think. It's so sad. We have one, not Dollywood. We have one that has closed up. It was called Fantasy Island. I wanted to go so bad. I'd never been. It's more for younger kids. But, oh my gosh. Yeah, I wanted to go so bad. But I never had a chance. Drove by it this year on our motorcycles, and I saw it was closed down. All right, Kay, perfect. Perfectly put. Somebody said hello to Jimmy. I didn't see Jimmy, but hey, Jimmy, welcome. Hi. He's like, I've been here for a long time and you ignored me. I apologize if I did. So this is for Kay. The first, let me shuffle one more time because I'm totally distracted. I just saw somebody said hi, Jimmy. Oh, yeah, okay. I must totally miss something. All right. So, Kay, I'm going to keep going until I get the other two cards, because or however many fall out. But this is super important. I hope you're paying attention. When you have a question, you need a yes or a no. So, the answer to your question, I can't remember exactly what it was, but is a Six of Wands. And again, remember, Wands is a yes. It represents something positive and days. So more importantly, it is yes. so let's keep shuffling for your other two. Because I needed to get that out of my brain before, oops, I got the other ones. All right, so who have I missed? People born in April are very intelligent. Well, of course you are, my dear. You could have, all you had to do is ask me and I would have told you. All right, queso. Queso. Oh, that's good. No pun intended. Here we go. The Six of Wands. This card represents that things are good at the moment. You have achieved success, but be wary of experiencing dissatisfaction after experiencing the heady heights of success. So your question about your channel. Anything, if you want to do it, do it. This is a yes card. So do it. Just remember that when it comes to being your own boss, you have to be way more dedicated than if you were working for somebody else. It is easier to work for somebody else than it is to work for yourself. Take small steps and take family time. It's super important. I know people are like, well, you know, we have all evening or we do this and we do that. But it is super important for your channel to succeed and for your home life to stay happy, healthy, and successful. Make sure you have family time. So if you're going to have, if this is what you're going to do, make sure you have a schedule and set hours, just like you would if you were punching a time clock. And when the day is over, the day is over. And the rest, it's your time and family time. It's super important. It really is. All right. I'm not yelling. I'm just telling. You also have the Lover's card. Major Arcana. This card can represent a Gemini. And it says that nothing should be held back. Be open and transparent, even if it exposes you to feelings of vulnerability or weakness. My friend, especially if whatever it is you're doing involves another person, they have the right to know that you are, to be open and transparent. You have the King of Pentacles. This Pentacles is a monetary, a GAINZ card. Monetary, material, harvest in your heart, in your soul. And it says, the King says that there are opportunities out there. You just need to be practical. It's also a, the Pentacles represent the winter time. So take advantage of that. The Seven of Wands is another yes card. And the 7 represents conflict and self-defense. 7 closer to a 10 than it is a 1. 10 being the completion of a cycle, 1 being the beginning. 7s are called to reorganize. So again, schedule, my friend. Conflict. Where did it go? The reorganize may be all it takes to end the conflict. The first card you have is the gifts card for your oracle, okay? I had to make sure I pick them up in the proper direction. Or order, not direction, order. This card says that during a reading, it is a reminder to be grateful for all the gifts you have, to be grateful for all the good things that have happened during your situation. It says the universe sends us gifts every day. All it wants in return is to know that they are appreciated. Imagine if you gave someone a gift and they didn't acknowledge it. you would totally think twice before you give them another one. Now think about when you give someone a gift and they are appreciative. It makes you want to give them another one. The universe is just like that. This card is simply a reminder to say thank you so that the universe will continue sending you more. And then your next oracle is upheaval. Nature does not discriminate. This card is a reminder that things can change on a whim through no fault of your own. Don't think you're doing something wrong. Don't make somebody make you feel like you're doing something wrong. Because, again, this is a reminder that things can change on a whim through no fault of your own. Are you prepared for change? Excuse me. Are you able to regain your composure and fly off to a better, more stable position? Are you able to regain your composure and fly off to a better, more stable position? Now, this can be from being laid off to being forced to move to a new home. Change can appear sudden and sometimes cruel. Not always, though, my friend. Sometimes there are clues that change is coming and we ignore the signs. Sometimes change brings a fortunate situation or moves us into a position to receive a greater opportunity. When this card appears, ask yourself if you can feel the rumblings like a seismic wave just below the surface, that something is about to shift in your life. We all, most of the time, all of us have this gut feeling, this intuition. We can feel it. We know it's coming. Sometimes we can hear it in another person's voice. When you connect with your intuition, you will get a feeling that something is about to happen. You will pick up on the changing energy that will soon impact your life. My friend, when you can anticipate a coming upheaval, you will be better able to plan for the shakeup. So again, everything is about planning and scheduling, my friend, and trusting your intuition and knowing that things happen, things change, and through no fault of your own. So I don't know if somebody is blaming you for something that you may have not done, but these cards say through no fault of your own. Phased. It is your turn. Oh, Amanda, you have a toothache. That is horrible. Phased, it is your turn. Yeah, you have to be careful because if you have a nerve that is exposed and it's causing you pain and you're scrubbing it or you're rinsing it, you're probably adding more pain to it because it's so sensitive. You might want to rinse with salt water, warm, lukewarm salt water, not hot, not cold, because you don't want that. It's very sensitive. Clove oil is very good, but use it in moderate, light, small amounts, because clove oil will cause blisters, and you don't want your mouth to blister. I have a friend who used clove oil for the same exact reason, and she blistered her lips and the inside of her mouth. Coconut oil and swish in the mouth. Good advice, Sherry. Yeah, I would be careful with any brushing or scrubbing or anything like that, only because it's probably super, super sensitive. Phased, your turn. But I'm not a professional. oil pulling. Really? Well, how cool is that? I want to find out some more information on that. Sherry, thank you. Okay, we have 3 cards. Now I need one more oracle for phased. After phased is Lizzie. Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. If you're one who will take something like that, yes. I don't know if not Hope, oh my gosh. I don't know if Amanda takes painkillers. I love my dentist too. They're so comical. They make you feel so awesome. They're great. Phase, the first card you have is the King of Pentacles. Again, Pentacles represents gains, monetary, material, harvest, in your heart, in your soul, everywhere. And again, the King of Pentacles says there are opportunities out there. You just need to be practical. So stay within your experience. Stay within your know-how. Susan, are you going shopping or anything? Are you going to be home? I will call you after lunch. Oh, duh. Amanda, I'm sorry. So much for paying attention. Susan, if you're going to be home, I will call you. You also have the Hierophant phased. It's a major arcana. It's a positive. It's a yes. Oh my gosh, excuse me. It says, seek wisdom from somebody you know with knowledge and experience. They reveal the sacred. You literally know that. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be laughing while I'm doing this, but I'm such a duh sometimes. I was telling my husband about the comment about my dead plant and how it took me a few hours before I realized what the heck you guys were talking about. Yeah, he thought that was pretty comical. So I'm not laughing, phased. I apologize. This is serious. I'm laughing at myself. I'm like, oh my goodness. The Hierophant. It's a yes and it's a positive. And go to this person. Again, you literally know them. You can talk to them and they will do the best they can to steer you in the right direction. And I say it all the time. Most importantly, if they can't steer you in the right direction, they will be a good shoulder to cry on or an ear to listen, and more importantly, they won't gossip about what you talked about. That is super important. This person is not like that. The Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, that's your second Pentacles? It is. The Queen of Pentacles, again, it represents gains everywhere. This card says get grounded. Connect with the earthy side of life. Learn to be resourceful, practical, and share with others. More importantly, though, attend to your financial affairs. So decrease money going out and bring more money in. The Queen says that you are capable of turning your hand to most things. And what that means is that when you think of a way to make money, you generally do make money at it. So think that way and save. Your oracle for the day is the Perspective card. And you can see the crow is hanging upside down. They really do this. They do it to so they have a better position to get at food that would not be attainable otherwise. So my friend, when you take a moment to stop, disengage, and to open your mind to seeing the situation from a different perspective, you might realize more information is available that will assist in assuring the best course of action is taken. When this card appears, your situation will benefit from slowing down and holding off on any significant decision making, as you may not have all the information that is available to ensure that all the aspects of the situation are considered. So with this card being read, these two cards make a lot more sense, because not only do they represent abundance and gains every way and everywhere possible, they also represent the winter time. So again, take the time, slow down, hold off on any significant decision making. Lizzie, you are next. What did I miss? Oh, okay. So Aniket, I hope, my friend, I hope you feel better. Here I've been wishing Amanda good vibes, and it's Aniket. Well, Amanda too, good vibes, my friend. But Aniket, I hope you feel better soon, my friend. Lizzie, are you ready? She's like, yep. I've heard of that too, Amanda. Gemini, Aquarius, Aries, Taurus, Virgo. Good for you, Dave. See, the options are wide open. The first card you have is the Judgment card, Major Arcana. And it's an advice card, I believe. But we'll keep going. Oh, you're writing a story? Are you allowed to say what it's about? Hope you're fast. We just need an oracle for Lizzie. Okay, so the first card you have is a Major Arcana, the Judgment card. This is not an advice card. It's a good thing I was like, wait a minute. Let me wait and see what falls. The Judgment card is a change card. Justice is an advice card. Change. This card represents quick, clear, and permanent change. It's positive, and it represents after a past or a life lesson. So, more important, it says to embrace the opportunities that are coming your way. This card is like first impressions. You never get a second chance to make a first impression because it's permanent. It's quick and it's clear, right? Just like Judgment. You have the Two of Cups. It's a positive card. It's a yes card. It's an emotion suit. And it represents months. Where Wands represents days, Cups represents months, Lizzie. And the Two of Cups represents a relationship. So again, positive. Yes, this relationship is so positive and good. It represents love, passion, friendship, affinity, union, concord. Maybe relations. Concord is an agreement. I skipped too many pages. There we go. More importantly, the relationship, it is so powerful and so good. It is that which nature has sanctified. And this relationship could be, it doesn't have to be with a person. It could be your relationship to something super important to you. It doesn't have to, so it doesn't have to be a person. an EpiPen. Oh, that's good. You probably would needed one, Amanda. You have the Six of Swords, Lizzie. This card represents new horizons and moving on. But it also represents that this may be an emotional time right now. And before you go, make sure you become a better you. It's super important. You have two oracles. Your first oracle is teamwork. And it says that crows have mastered teamwork. And mobbing is an example of how crows work together on a common goal. So when an intruder or predator enters their territory, the birds jump into orchestrated action. Each member of the group holds an advantageous position in fighting off the threat. If your situation is a bit more complex or could use an extra hand, teamwork will be the solution to finding success. So call upon your team, if it's your family, your friends, whoever your team is, to assist you when facing a challenge that requires more than you can comfortably handle. This card strengthens bonds, it creates positive memories, and reinforces an awareness that you are not alone. You also have an illusion card for your oracle. This card says that when we double down or commit to the story we created in our minds, our actions and behavior are then a byproduct of what we want or assume to be true. If our assumptions are wrong, our actions and behaviors may have negative consequences. So does your interpretation match reality, or are you acting on an illusion? Aniket, it is your turn, my friend. I love to read too. That is so cool you like to read. I don't read love stories or anything that'll make me cry. Nothing like that. Nope. Scary, thriller, I don't know what you call it. Right now I'm reading one called A Stranger in the Family, I believe. I've only got like a couple chapters left. I love to read. My son gives me books all the time. Oh, AI? I know. I don't use it very often. But I do use it. Dave's like, no techie stuff. He's like, knock it off. So I got way too many cards. All right, there it is. All right, Annie Cat. The first card you have is the Eight of Pentacles. Mushrooms and almonds? Oh, wow. Dave. The Eight of Pentacles. This card represents a journeyman's card. Working hard or studying hard. It's long-term success. This card says keep going with this path or the training you're on. It says it's been a long, hard road with lots of time and money. Lots of time and money spent. The skills you've acquired will serve you well. It says you have good grounding and you will be rewarded well for your talents. You have the Queen of Pentacles that says get grounded. Connect with the earthy side of life. Learn to be resourceful and practical. Share with others. More important though, attend to your financial affairs. So less money going out, more money coming in. When you think of a way to make money, you generally do. So think on that line. Make money and save. You have the Queen of Swords. This card represents, it's a woman. So this is most likely you. It says be wise, direct, ambitious, speak sharply, say what you think. It says be your own person. Keep your strong convictions no matter what opposition you come up against. Don't be afraid to stand alone. Be confident. Be straightforward. You will receive the acknowledgement you deserve. So that's two cards that say that you will reap great rewards by staying on this path. You have a major arcana, the Temperance card. One of the most powerful cards to receive in a reading in the deck. It's a positive, it's a yes. It represents change and to go for it when the time is right and only when you have all your ducks in a row. And not until you know the time is right. Just because someone else might be ready doesn't mean you are. So only when you're ready. You have the Seven of Pentacles, which represents a shift in perspective. Long-term success and hard working. More importantly, it says that you are waiting for the fruits of your labor to ripen. There's a pause to appreciate and to decide whether to continue as is or adjust strategy. Sevens are reorganizing cards. Your oracle for the day is the Luck card. This is a good card. This card shows that it is a happy day for the crow who finds fish raining from the sky. This card says something good is coming. So be sure to position yourself in a place that will yield the best results. And remember, luck does not happen by accident. It feels that way, but luck occurs when you are in the right position at the right time with the right skills. When this card appears, good fortune is coming, but it will be your talents that will seal the deal. What was that? Oh my gosh, so I have not added, who have I not added to the list? Sherry, it is your turn. Put a picture with a name. The movie Up. I don't know if I know that movie. I did see the picture, you dancing with your granddaughter, yes. In your family picture? That's the way I heard they did it. Amanda. I don't think so. It doesn't sound familiar. Oh, goodness gracious, that didn't work. All right, Sherry. Your turn, my friend. How are we doing with time? 11:16. We're doing good. I will have to look it up. Look it up. Oh my gosh, yeah. A lot of people lost money. I understand that. But think, save, save, save. I will have to look at, I'll have to see if I can find the movie. Oh my goodness. I'm just throwing cards everywhere. And we have 3 of them. So it's not sad or anything, right? Because I don't watch sad movies. Yeah, they are. They are teeny tiny. Teeny tiny needles. Kind of like, what was it? You used to get the measles, mumps, and rubella shot. Do you guys remember that? The little 4 little pokies on your arm. I think that's what it was. Can't remember. Oh, it's a cartoon movie. It's anime. Or literally kids' cartoon. All right, Sherry. Oh, I gotta take my glasses off for a minute. Oh, goodness gracious, they're strong. One moment. All right, the first card you have is the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups. This card represents the completion of a cycle because it's a 10 and it frees you up to start something new. But it also represents domestic bliss, and it says enjoy and appreciate it because you deserve it. Congratulations. So many people strive for this card. You have the Wheel of Fortune, a major arcana. The Wheel of Fortune represents surprise change. Positive surprise change. It's actually good old destiny and fulfilling it. So seize all opportunities coming your way. Grow and take risks if need be. Don't be afraid to take a chance. And embrace good and bad luck the same. Because there is always a lesson in that bad luck as well. Queen of Cups is a positive. It's a yes. It represents something positive and good and months, not days. It also represents the summertime. And the Queen of Cups says, follow your heart and your intuition. But look within to see where you could actually be a little more loving and caring. Because we could all be a little more loving and caring. More importantly, the card says you cannot go wrong. Tune into the feelings of others and respond accordingly. Show compassion. Don't turn your back on those who need your support. Waylon, hello, welcome. Daniel, hello, welcome. Your oracle for the day, Sherry, is the Resistance card. This card says that there may be a strong wind coming your way, but you have the ability to find a path with the least resistance. Have you ever seen a bird being thrown by the wind? They may be taken off guard, but it finds its balance again. This card brings an obstacle or adds friction to a situation. Ideas that once would have sailed into completion might now require additional work. You may find a project or goal requires an extra step to pass on to another phase. This card may also manifest itself as a need for approval from an outside influence. and that takes longer to achieve. When resistance appears in a reading, you are asked to be adaptable and find the path of least resistance. There's a poem, I can't think of what it's called or who wrote it, but there's a little thing in it that says, you are the sky, everything else, it's just the weather. I can't remember who said it. It definitely wasn't me, but it's right. You are the sky, everything else, it's just the weather. Richard, you are next. The list is full, but we are on number 10, which means I have a list of 13. If you stick around, I might be able to get to you. So again, number 10, Richard, you are next. There are a lot of regulars here today. It's awesome. I like the metaphor too. I think it's cool. It's simple, but unique. I'm taking the card that flipped. Me too, Sherry. Me too. I have a little saying, a little plaque I purchased. I will take a picture of it and put it in my community tab. Something about simplicity. Richard, the first card you have is the Magician card. It's a major arcana. It's a positive. It's a yes card. And the Magician represents something happening quickly. And it says to use all your resources to attain the success you deserve. And remember, it's all in the know-how. Whatever it is, it's going to be positive. So use your experience. Whatever it is, it's going to be fast, unexpected. But it's going to be positive. You have the Tower card, a major arcana. This card represents a sudden change and it's already happening. Excuse me. It can also represent the end of restriction. It's all in the experience and the know-how, Richard. Take the opportunity. If somebody's giving you a chance, jump at it. Say yes. You have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups represents, it's a leveling up. It represents that there's been a flip in energy. Something has just recently happened to take things to another level. So it can represent a reunion, a rekindle of something from the past. This does not have to represent the rekindle of a relationship with something. It can, with someone, it can represent the rekindle of maybe there was something in your past that you were really interested, a hobby, something along those lines. And something has happened to re-spark that interest. It could be something like that. You never know. It does not have to be a relationship. I just want people to know that. Your oracle for the day is the Freedom card. And this card brings the message that you do not need to stay where you are. You can change your position. You can rise up and see the world from a different point of view. You have the wings. All you need is the desire and self-confidence to fly. This card brings movement, flexibility, and the ability to expand your horizons. Whether it's the freedom to travel, the freedom to make decisions at work, or freedom to splurge on your favorite meal. When this card appears, you may need to ask yourself some questions, and those are, in which areas of your life would you like to expand your freedom? And also, what is your definition of freedom. Christy, it is your turn. Ooh, don't break your glasses. No, Christy, you are right. It is your turn, my friend. Perfect timing. Oh, pocket watches are awesome. They are in high demand in the reselling community. Especially because the, what's that, steampunk phase. Good for you, Dave. Too often people don't save stuff and they just are like, it's not my style, and they give it away to people. Yeah, but it's so awesome when you can hold on to something and then give it to somebody you know will cherish it. All right, Christy, here we go. The first card you have is the Five of Swords. Swords represents fighting, arguing. It also represents the autumn season. And swords represents weeks. So wands are days, cups are months, swords are weeks. And the 5 says stop being defensive. It says there will never be any resolution to conflict as long as we put too much emphasis on being defensive. The card also says be careful not to be paranoid and see treachery where there is none. You also have the 2 of Wands. My friend, this card represents hopes and wishes. It's a fire yourself up card, and it's a 2, so it's a call to organize. What that means is it says plan ahead and be strategic. It says where do you want to go and what do you have to give. The card says think innovative and think new and fresh ideas. You're in an excellent position to join forces with another who shares your vision. So it's also, again, it's an organizing card. You have the 4 of Swords. This card is an after conflict or stress card. It's a rest and examination because a new life awaits. So it represents letting go of things that serve no purpose for you anymore, things that are useless. And all too often in life, we hold on to things that serve no purpose anymore. Just get rid of it. Again, after conflict or stress is stress. It's a rest and examination card because a new life awaits. Christy, your oracle for the day is the Risk card. And this card says that the clams on the rock presented an interesting opportunity for the daring crow. Despite the raging waves that threatened to pull the crow into the water, the bird held its position long enough to grab a piece of clam meat. This card says you may need to assess if the reward is worth the risk. And if it is, now may be the time to take a chance on something you desire. This card brings to your awareness an opportunity that others might forego out of fear. And as a result, you may discover there is less competition, opening the door for you to succeed more easily. And don't forget, if anybody wants an in-depth card reading, full 10 card plus layout, send me an email. I will be happy to do a reading. They're free. Amanda, your turn. Joanna, hello, welcome. I have a couple more people, Amanda and Marsha, to get to, and then I will be adding more to the list. So, my friends, if you... I actually got done quicker than I expected. If anybody wants on the list, I will be adding more momentarily, so stick around. But also, this is a perfect opportunity to mention, if you want to be next guaranteed and not wait for the list, a super thanks is required. That will get you immediately next. I totally keep forgetting to mention that. Taking the card that flipped, Amanda. Second card. And the third card. Marsha, what'd Marsha do? There we go. Oh, look at that. Nice card. All right, Amanda. The first card. Put these in order. The first card. Hello, Brady Bunch. Did I miss somebody? Or are you guys joking around? All right, onward. First card we have, Amanda, is the Seven of Cups. I'm not going to get distracted by the chat. This card is a reorganizing card, a call to reorganize. It's an inspiration, an imagination. So this cup doesn't show it, but a regular tarot card shows 7 cups overflowing, full and overflowing. In order to keep all your cups full and overflowing, and each cup represents something: imagination, creativity, love, abundance, all of that. All your cups full and overflowing. In order to keep them full and overflowing, it's just a call to reorganize. That's all. It's positive. It's a yes card. Nothing negative about it at all. You have a major arcana card, the Fool. This card represents that you are on an unexpected journey. It's about finding a beginning at an end. So something ends, but it's finding a new beginning. You are on an unexpected journey, and it says to follow your path. Don't be held back by people who say you're a dreamer. More importantly, remember, miraculous inventions were created by people labeled as fools. You have the Emperor card, a major arcana, a positive. It's a yes. It represents a fatherly figure, quite possibly an Aries. And this fatherly figure says to maintain your boundaries. And remember, boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They're doors to keep you safe. The Emperor wants you to exercise your authority, though, while maintaining your boundaries. Amanda, you have the Anomaly. I love this card for your oracle. This card It says that in a sea of black crows, the one that grabs our attention is the rare melanin lacking one. It says something is going to appear and it will be hard not to notice or avoid it. So be aware, not beware. No, it's be aware. It is strikingly clear that what you encounter will be abnormally good or perhaps abnormally bad. Either way, it's going to stand out in some way. This card may appear if you are contemplating an event within a relationship. You may find yourself questioning if someone's behavior, good or bad, serves as an indication of who they truly are. Or was the situation a rare event and out of character? Sometimes we just need to have one small encounter and an outlier to understand a greater potential, or be able to rule out an absolute. Marsha. Dun dun dun. Marsha's turn. Marsha, you didn't go live Friday, did you? I do not like the cold unless it's hunting season's over and the snowmobile trails are open. Then I'm good. I'm fine. I'm happy. But if I'm not going out riding snowmobile, I am sitting in front of the fireplace. There will be space, Daniel. Yes. Marsha is the last one on the list, and I have about 15-ish minutes, so I'll be able to add one or two people. Marsha has 4 tarot. So Daniel, you'll be next. And then somebody else was here too. There we go. All right, Marsha. The first card you have is the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands represents that you have shouldered too much. It says it's time to pass some of it on. And because of passing some of it on, you will reap great rewards. So, fortune, gains, and success, Marsha. But this card wants you to know that you don't have to do it all by yourself. You've done a good job. You've organized. You've put everything in great working condition. It's time for you to take a break and pass some of these responsibilities on. Joanna, thank you. So we have Daniel, Joanna. I appreciate it, Amanda. We have the Queen of Cups for you, Marsha. The Queen of Cups says follow your heart and intuition. You can't go wrong. We don't trust our heart, our instinct, our intuition too much, or we second guess it. So follow your heart and your intuition. Look within to be where you can be more loving and caring. We all can be a little bit more. It says, but you cannot go wrong at this time. Tune into the feelings of others and respond accordingly. Show compassion. Don't turn your back on those who need your support. And you have the 6 of Cups. This card is a leveling up card. It represents that there's been a flip in energy and that something has recently happened. So, it represents first feelings, first flutters. There might be a reunion. You might bump into somebody from the past, like somebody you went to school with. or the rekindle of something from the past. And I need to make clear so that there's no misunderstanding, because there's a lot of times we are not in a room by ourselves when we are getting these readings. So I wanted to make sure that everybody in the room understands this does not mean that you're going to bump into somebody from the past and rekindle a loving relationship with somebody, an ex. That's not what this card means. It can mean that, but more important, it can mean that there's going to be a rekindle of something you're interested in, a hobby, a job, something you've put on the back burner, and then again, maybe a relationship. But I need to make clear that it does not stress that you are going to rekindle a relationship with someone. Dave's like, now you tell me. Because I've gotten emails while I'm married, I'm happily married. It doesn't mean that you're going to bump into somebody and fall in love with them again and rekindle some old flame. No. No, not at all. I mean, it's possible, but that's not what it means. I don't want... Thank you. Thank you so much, Marsha, for understanding. The cards mean so much. It just depends on your situation. If you're married, then no, it doesn't mean you're going to bump into somebody, an ex, and rekindle it. It most likely means that you put something on the back burner that meant something to you because it just wasn't the right time. But now is the time to rekindle that and start it again. You also have the Seven of Swords. It's a warning card, and it represents trespassing or the stealing of ideas, Marsha. So the card says, be careful of sharing information. Are your communications being shared with a third party? Also, be careful of being too trusting when it comes to work, home, or school. Your ideas may be passed off as their own. And you don't want all your hard work to be, you don't want them to reap what you have sown. You also have the Dominance card as your Oracle card. In this card says that, like all creatures, crows establish a pecking order. And to do so, the stronger bird asserts its power. This card indicates that you may be feeling restricted by someone, or a stressful situation is impacting your thoughts and your decisions. Someone or something may be flexing their muscle, which will cause friction within, as you may not be able to fight or defend yourself. This card can represent a boss who makes you work overtime, a partner who always picks the restaurant, or a friend who always has to win. It may also indicate your need to be in control. Now, on a positive note, dominance may indicate your power over something and your ability to control a situation. Daniel, you are next. Everybody have a wonderful day, evening. Thank you so much for hanging out and being here. Hope get that suitcase packed. You are welcome, my friend. You are welcome. Take care of yourself. Let that arm mend. Let other people do the work. She's like, I packed 3 weeks ago. I'd be the same way. Okay, so this is for Daniel. And Joanna will be next. Oops, there we go. Daniel, you have 5 to row. Uh-oh, what did I miss? Whose chat did I miss, Dave? I saw Hope's, Marsha's, Annikette's. Oh, goodness, what did I miss? Crap. Uh-oh, what'd you say, Dave? Game over. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Dave, how stinking funny. You talking about Morocco, Dave? All right, Daniel. All right, let me keep going. The first card you have a page is the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles represents that voice inside of you. Daniel, this voice is urging you to follow your destiny. It says, examine what strengths you possess and speculate to accumulate. This card wants you to figure out how to turn every possibility into gold and save it. Oh, good for you, Marcia. Good for you. You're doing a great job in taking care of yourself then. Just don't push it. Daniel, you also have the Star card. This is also one of the most powerful cards in the deck. It represents that you feel inspired. The Star card represents hope, light, visions, and that prosperity will come from what you do best. More important, it says that you have a strong, you have an optimistic outlook for the future. Again. You have the World card, a positive, a yes. It represents a successful completion, but a slow, successful completion. Remember, the world spins slow. And it could just mean that maybe you chose a career where you have to go to college for a few years. Successful, but slow. You have the Six of Wands. This card says that things are good at the moment. You have achieved success, but be wary of experiencing dissatisfaction after experiencing the heady heights of success. What this card says is just be thankful and grateful for the things that you have. And the universe responds by sending you more. You have the Six of Pentacles, which represents gains in abundance everywhere. This card is charity and recognition. You may be recognized for something good you've done, and there may be a monetary reward involved. If there is, make sure you pay off any debt and then give to charity. And don't forget, after you give to charity, give of your time and yourself as well. Charity is more than just money. Your oracle for the day is the Territory card. And it says that crows are very territorial. This card indicates that someone may be entering your space uninvited, or that you may be the intruder. This card may also ask if you are protecting something out of concern, that someone may be trying to step on your toes or take over something you cherish. When this card appears, you may need to consider what boundaries are in place or if they are needed. Would the situation benefit from establishing some ground rules? This card may also appear if you need to carve out some space for yourself, whether that be within your home or in the form of time to be alone. You may need to define an area that is solely yours and yours alone, Daniel. And there's nothing wrong with that. Joanna, it is your turn. Oh, I can't believe we made it through the list and actually were able to add a few extras. That's right. Don't ever get up. What is truly meant for you will never pass you by. Yeah, absolutely. Dave, have you tried reaching out to her? Social media is huge. We got a couple cards here that flipped. 1, 2, 3, 4. Joanna, hope you're still here. You have 4 tarot. I know. I say just reach out. See what happens. You never know. It's been too long. No. All right. So, Joanna, the first card you have is the 6 of Swords. This card represents new horizons and moving on. More importantly, this may be an emotional time. The card says, before you go, become a better you. Again, this may be emotional. It represents new horizons and moving on. You have the 10 of Swords. Swords are, they represent the autumn season, so fall time. They're fighting, arguing, discontent, fighting, swords. You have the 10 of Swords. This is a distress card, a betrayal. Something happened that you least expected. The regular tarot card, there would be 10 swords coming out of the back. So you may literally feel like you were stabbed in the back. Again, it's a 10. It's over. And it frees you up to start something new. Or, again, more importantly, distress card represents fixed thoughts and rigid thinking. This card says at least everything is now known. It's out in the open. And you can move on. The card says with everything being known and out in the open, it says you now know the ground when you're face down in it. And you can move forward. You have the Page of Cups. Going the wrong direction. The Page of Cups represents, it comes with a message, Joanna. And the message is for you to enjoy life. Make most of living your life to the fullest. Savor being the center of attention. And more important, live life like there's no tomorrow. Live in the here, the now, the present. You weren't meant to live life on the sidelines. So don't miss out on anything. Live in the here and the now, not the past or the future. You have the 7 of Cups. Cups are our emotions. Swords are fighting. Cups are our emotions. And the 7 of Cups is a reorganizing card. Again, if I had my regular deck, you would see 7 cups full and overflowing. This is a call to reorganize. Whatever filled your cups to overflowing in the beginning is not working as well. In order to keep them full and overflowing, it's a call to reorganize. And every cup represents something. Imagination, inspiration, love, it represents something. Your oracle for the day is the Commitment card. And we will be ending our reading with this card. So my friends, if you enjoy this type of video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you in the family. This card was made when nature photographer June Hunt. I don't know if you guys have heard of June Hunter. She is a nature photographer. And she has documented the lives of a pair of crows who she has named George and Mabel, and their commitment to each other. When George's beak broke due to an accident, Mabel, his loving and faithful partner, took over to ensure that George was fed and protected. When they coupled up, they agreed for better or worse, in sickness and in health, This loving pair remains committed. This card asks that you examine areas you've entered into an obligation. Are you ready to put in the work if needed? Are you willing to sacrifice something to ensure you stay true to your word? If it is a goal you are committed to seeing through to completion, are you willing to offer your time and resources? Now think of the commitments you have made. Do they raise your vibration just thinking about them? Or do you feel a heaviness associated with the situation? We all have our moments of feeling less than enthusiastic. The question you need to consider is if those moments of angst and resentment outweigh the love and support your commitment brings to the situation. And with that, my friends, I'm going to end today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for 1 hour and 51 minutes. Again, my friends, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell, check out the membership levels. Most important, I hope you guys have the best day ever, and I'll see you in the next video.